What have I just read?
The jingle.
A jingle, and a jingle, a jingle. Ding, 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 ding. Oh my word, Mike will sack us.
He will, he will.
That's terrible,
Sorry,
terrible. We haven't got a jingle.
Well, we read from Numbers 13. This is the point at which Moses sends out men to spy and to go into the land that they're hoping to move into Canaan.
They come back and they say, hey, it's amazing, the fruit is just huge. But they also say, the people are huge. So we can't possibly.
We're like giants and we're like grasshoppers.
And we can't possibly go in.
Do you think they said it because they were frightened about going in?
Yeah.
So we just can't do it. We can't do it. It's just too big. Yes.
And
I think we all do that sort of thing.
Caleb is the one who says, no, we can do it.
Yeah.
And Vera says, I think they're afraid. Yes, Vera, I think they're absolutely
definitely.
right. Who wouldn't be?
Absolutely. It's a big ask, isn't it, to go into a new land and, that is what they've been told to do, having been in the wilderness all this time. They say that we're not up for it. They're stronger than we are.
I love that, they cut down from there a branch with a single cluster of grapes and they carried it on a pole between two of them. I mean, those must have been some grapes.
They must have been really big and heavy.
Grapes the size of melons.
But yes, but Caleb, it's interesting. Yeah, he says, no, we can do it. We can, we're stronger than they are.
Yeah. And I know if we had Mike here, he would be asking, who are the Nephilim? And I know I would be saying to him, I don't know.
Yes, he'd probably be talking about a film that has this type of person in it or something, which is quite possible.
And then the second reading was Luke chapter 5, which has a lot of stuff in it, isn't it? It's sort of hard to find a sort of constant theme through this little bits.
So it's when Levi gets up to follows Jesus, and then he gives a banquet. But yes, the Pharisees are saying, John's disciples pray and fast all the time.
And here you are, Jesus. You're associating with sinners. You're partying. What's this got to do with holiness? And actually, Jesus says, well, holiness is about rejoicing when the bride is with you, and I'm with you, and it is about celebrating. And of course, he says he's come not to call the righteous to repentance. Those who are well have no need of a physician, but those who are sick I've come to call not the righteous, but sinners to repentance.
And I like these analogies at the end about the piece of the garment that he takes off. You don't put a new piece onto an old piece of clothing because it will stretch or it will tear because it hasn't been washed or it hasn't been set with it. And the same with the wineskin. Not that I know about the wineskin.
What's the point of he's saying there?
You can't put the old and the new. So he's the.
I suspect he's the new, isn't he?
He's the new, that's right. And is it to do with trying to... Pharisees are trying to...
I think it's saying here that he's bringing something that's completely new.
And the Pharisees want to stick with the sort of the rules and the letter of the law.
Yeah.
He's bringing in the spirit and the... Yeah, something else.
Except that we do get that last line, which I have to say I don't understand this passage. But he says, new wine must be put into fresh wineskins. And no one after drinking old wine desires new wine, but says the old is good. Is that because they're so used to the old that actually, even though the new is better, they're not prepared to accept the old? Is it like old wine is meant to be really good today? I don't know.
Exactly, because that's often what we say, don't we? That the old wine is good.
We say that, yes.
We say that because it's been kept,
But Jesus has come to bring new wine. Thank you. Yes, it's also not. Thank you, Vera. said it's also not easy for me.
Oh, good. Yes.
So we'll need to look at what some writers and thinkers say on that one. Bless you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
And
Coming.
yes, and take an umbrella out.